Oh, Group A is crazy. It's the hard one. I mean, look at the heroic Astralis group. I knew Tyloo had the potential. I didn't expect them to quite show up in the same form that they did, but I knew heroic and Astralis could be close. So we'll get into the knife round. We got a little bit more to talk about here, obviously, between these two teams. But Cloud9, this is the first time we'll see this sort of form from them on LAN, and
there it is.
That's one way for Sixer to get onto Envy, by the way. If he just kills Devil instead of even like just waiting for him to have his demise, he'll just take the spot.
He's already dead.
I'm picking on Devil. I shouldn't. He had a good pistol round, and you know, the roles have changed.
Don't get back in it now.
No, I'm backing away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Devil.
Round number 4. AWP available for both teams. Said Kenny S will be a pivotal factor going into this game if he can find some form, which he has been online. To be fair, we'll see whether that can arrive here on LAN as well. Skadoodle, his nemesis. It will be a very interesting battle. Two top AWPers going up against each other, clashing horns. And the first round coming in. You can see this boost. Pretty common these days with the addition of the new steps. Means you can actually watch out for any CT aggression at the start of the round. Not going to be found just yet. KDS actually is going to be towards our B sides and chicken coop for now. 6 up, playing by Broken Wall. You see all 5 players for Cloud9 actually all towards this B side of the map. Going to go for drop down control. Devil challenge first. And that's going to be Stewie completely taking his head off there. And the first 2 frags have been found for Cloud9.
It's brute force, isn't it, so far from Cloud9? It's nothing that impresses me and blows my mind in terms of tactical execution. They're just trying to get map control and use their aim. Kenny's going to be forced out from Chicken Coop early. This time he's managed to kill it. He's got a good shot on Stewie as he got far closer than he anticipated. Nothing has got him back in the end, but very good movement from Kenny S. However, it's Apex 1 versus 3. Automatic went forward and connect there to hold them off, as unfortunately Envy, they may have won the 3. After the pistol, they're not going to find the first gun. I cannot imagine. He's got a kit, he's got a smoke, he's got 2 flashes, he's got a little bit of time, does Apex, but he's got a large job ahead of him. Nothing shows face and takes the one directly off of.
Good work towards Chicken Coop. Got to 1 kill in a nice close range situation as well. Finds the second, but ultimately Cloud9, pretty simple procedure for them. We're going to round number 5 here. There's a force buy from Envyus. They've got 3 rifles, a Max 7 in the hands of Devil. He's taking early damage, and 6 are just at that UMP. This is what I talked about before. Shroud, normally working in the top platform area by himself, seems to be very efficient actually finding these early kills. Smoked out for now, but you'll be sure he'll try and work something in this area.
Just anyone who's wondering, I see a few people asking. The VP game and their respective group against Vici tomorrow is, well, exactly that, tomorrow. It would have been when the last game was, but they transferred that over, I imagine, for travel issues. So that's Group D's first match.
Yeah, there was a question you had a winner bracket game today.
Yeah,
these guys are both
swapped
here.
that.
To be fair, I have seen both teams here, but, you know.
Same, but I imagine there might have been an issue that they expected, perhaps.
Yeah, okay.
In terms of travel or visas or whatnot, but either way, that's tomorrow is when they'll kick things off for their first game in the group. Flash over from nothing. And fall away, Devil just waiting with the shotgun. Fall away though, does Apex. He's going to have to. Smokes out on that Molotov as well. Does that give away his position? Do they know he's here? He's gone to the barrels instead. He's trying to spot above it. He's got not automatic, excuse me. He's going to fall away though inside of the site, and he'll get caught in the end by Skadoodle's AWP, but watch the trades because Happy's gone way deep inside the rear APC at spawn. Shroud just gets him on the edge of the smoke. Surprising that he does coming through. Normally that favors the player on the outside of the smoke, but it's Sixer jumping in stylishly. Goes to the AK, but the gun thrown gives him away, and Shroud walks around the corner. It's going to be just Devil remaining.
Not an ideal situation for him. Maybe he picks up a weapon, they're going to know exactly where he is. So has to stick with the Max 7 for now. Shroud is on 2 HP. If he gets his first kill by APC, could be an opportunity to do something with, but Shroud, too quick this time. Takes him down, and it's 2 rounds in a row for Cloud9 as well. That will be an eco.
That early information. Can afford to do so.
Oh, we got Shroud here, as I said before. Normally,
4 with a pistol and Devil. If he jumped up, he may have caught Shroud sooner, but...
And he's been struggling toward that drop-down position as well. You'd think, seeing as he's getting the FAMAS consistently, he has to do a FAMAS again next round.
Shotgun, Max 7.
I mean, well, that's not... You can't really do much with just an M4. And oh, God, Stewie hunting towards T-Spawn. Actually gets the full spray down as well. Finds a kill on Kenny S. They won't be able to take the AWP away just yet as Sixer retrieves, but just to reiterate, Envyus just clutching the straws right now. Their setups are lacking any sort of innovation. This is quite standard stuff for them. One position, one player here, one over there. There's no crossfire, nothing really gained or gathered at all. It's quite disappointing so far. Cloud9 is walking towards middle. Take that kill towards Happy. They're together. No pressure whatsoever, but you know, 12k in the hands of Skadoodle. Same for automatic as well. Tons of money available, and
Two shotguns.
2 shotguns.
Okay. Yeah, no, it is. Devil's dropped over an M4 to Happy.
Kenny S, he needs to make this AWP thing now. He needs to be going aggressive, looking for the kill towards middle, potentially do something with it. Try and find an opening. As Shroud goes aggressive towards middle, flashed in. Could just take this window of opportunity. It's Apex towards danger, just with the shotgun. By himself as well.
Yeah, that's what I was going to mention. 4-1 split. He goes solo shotgun to danger.
Surely, they used to play Envyus. Their standard setup used to be Kenny by himself on the A side. It wasn't great if he wasn't in good form, but if he was hitting shots, that actually worked quite nicely for him. 4 riflers towards B, rotations coming in. Kenny was good for a couple of kills here and there. This time, Devil struggling towards drop down consistently. That's what I'm saying. That's round over now. Yeah. Sixer does do something about it.
You can't put a shotgun in one of the most important individual positions on the map, especially when it's a ranged position. Like you're looking for luck in that sense.
You're just hoping they go towards B, and they're just eating. They're just like almost feeding, I guess, Cloud9 at this point. This is a classic Cloud9 play. Stroud towards himself by B, and they're actually playing quite loose and sticking together, hitting shots, and although Happy finds that kill, they haven't really got much to actually justify going for the retake here. Skidoo with the AWP in hand still. Kenny yet to find a kill in the last few rounds, especially in the gun rounds. And yeah, an interesting setup. Surely if you could have one player towards A, pit someone that can actually hold their own, someone who's got a weapon like an AWP, maybe go aggressive at the start, look at that first pick, and if they don't, they can fall back passively on the side. At least he can be a turret on the side and actually have some sort of impact. What's Apex going to do? Even if he gets 1 kill, it's not going to be enough. Oh, then. 7 in a row now since the gun began. And Envyus do manage to save weapons once again. Obviously, a maximum loss bonus. This surely is the tactical pause at this point. It's interesting, considering, like, if you even think back to, like, the Cluj days where Envyus were the champions there, they're actually using the setup when Kenny S was A by himself. And
yeah. It makes sense, wouldn't it? You have an AWP. Like you're saying, by putting that in B and leaving a shotgun in A, you're just hoping.
But he gets a kill towards Sixer, and Kenny S, he's low as well. You have to move out of the way of that Molotov as he goes down to 1 HP. This still could be in contention for Cloud9, you know. What?
That's ridiculous from Skidoo.
No way.
And nothing's got Apex. You said still in contention. It's Kenny now with 1 HP that has to clutch this back with an AWP. Skadoodle hits a lovely shot, and they've done it. Nothing gets boosted up. He has no idea, Kenny, that they're going there. Envy, congratulations, you're in a... Never mind, because it looked like Devil had done enough on the start. Everything was going well, and Cloud9 just... It's not even a game of tug-of-war. It's just ripping the toy out of the dog's mouth and laughing at it.
I said at that point, it's just up to Skadoodle now to find some picks and see what he can do here, but he hits that glorious shot, close range and nothing towards drop-down as well. Leaves Kenny S with 1 HP after the 3-on-2, and money's still available for Envyus, but it's getting a little bit dire at this point. Double up setup available somehow. As we go into round number 12, and Kenny S goes aggressive. He hits Skadoodle, but gets taken down for the pleasure. So 5-on-4 at this point, Cloud9. They're going to love this moment. Once again, it's going to be Apex by himself towards A. This time he has got backup from Happy, who's warping towards mid. They have no real idea as to what's going on. They're just taking gambles at this point. 6 up, alone in drop down with the UMP. Devil, he's picked up the secondary orb, trying to hold towards the fountain area of the B side. What's the next player from the CTs? How do they get back into this round? 6 close range, trying to make something happen now. So far, very impressive half from Cloud9. Efficient. People stepping up when they need to be. Quite a calculated game, not taking too many risks. It's just been textbook stuff for them so far, and the rounds Envyus should be winning. They just can't close them out.
Think quick flash down over. Sixer's going to hug the corner. Not sure if he looked away in time. Yeah, he did. It looked like he actually looked back at it from our perspective. But Stewie, bye-bye Devil. Bye. Where's the relay? No response. Happy's standing there as clueless as anyone else after he's killed his teammate right behind him.
I think, to be fair, he probably had no idea he'd got there either. He got shot in the back of the head, right? It's just like, where the hell did that come from?
But at the same time... the guy beside you dies and you don't even react. Like that's, you're right. Maybe that's not on Devil for communicating, but he's the awareness. That, like, wait a minute, you just.
I'm more shocked how Stewie get in that position. Did he walk all the way up middle and get undetected? I guess he must have done
because he can't drop. They had
we know Apex has been playing that position by himself towards A, so I guess we haven't got the PC of the setup. But
this is an atrocious. I mean, you're right. Cloud9 is doing nothing special. I mentioned that. You answered perfectly when you said Envyus is not playing with each other. They are on a whole like. They're on a different planet from themselves, not even Cloud9 right now.
Well, after having that double orb set up, I'd love to see how Stewie got in that position, but what a sick player it was. He comes in, you see he had all the time in the world, one bullet towards the fountain, and then walks in and gets the player by tree as well. This is just turning into an absolute horror show for Envyus. Still, there is a little bit of time to play with. It's not completely over just yet. Let's not get too nuts, but it's going to be 5-7s across the board for the CTs, and you can see every round they're getting a little bit more tilted. Their heads are getting into hands, and the arguments will soon be coming, I'm sure, but let's see if they can get back into this round. Still a chance with the 5-7s, but automatically he's got other ideas. He sprays one down, make it a double, and the bomb has been planted as well. Not really much the CTs can do at this point, but Devil running in backwards, so he was hoping that would be the move.
When all else fails, just close your eyes and hope to God something works.
Oh, then we have money again. Maximum loss bonus once more, just to reiterate.
Double up set up immediately for Envy. It used to be an op battle that would make you salivate. Skadoodle versus Kenny S.
Yeah.
Even if we've seen Skadoodle peak against Kenny once and win that battle, it just I mean, not only is he beating Kenny S, which used to be a problem for him, there's no economy. We haven't seen it enough.
Since winning the pistol and getting the 3-0, it's been 10 clean rounds in a row for Cloud9. Kenny S trying to step up. He's trying to go aggressive towards the upper platform time and time again, but being shut down. This time he won't be going for the initial face. Apex, at least it's a change of pace this time. It's going to be happy actually with him towards middle, so you actually bait him in a little bit. Not going to be a huge factor here considering the Cloud9 look like they're focusing towards B. 6 up, playing close to the broken wall area. Devil had a really rough game so far. He'll be more passive towards drop down this time.
He's on top of the tree this time. A whole change in the guard as two players from Envy will watch over toward the A site. No slipping through this time, Stewie, but he's going to go down toward drop instead. Smoke ready to deploy at that arch or bounce over. So that's going to bounce over and actually cover off wooden door. Flashes go out through the arch. That makes a lot more sense. But Sixer elevated does find one kill quickly before nothing will trade him. It's Kenny to follow it up. And he's got two as he takes down Skadoodle as well. He's staying alive inside of the smoke. A third. Kenny nearly hits the no-scope up close, but it's nothing that will prevail and ultimately bring this down to a 2 versus 1. It's going to be a bomb plant coming through for nothing, but as he goes for it, Apex is close enough. He can push immediately on, and he will. It's going to be bombed down, round over, and Envyus will pick up their 4th. It took them long enough, didn't it?
It definitely did, and reset potential won't be here, of course, again to round number 15, but Cloud9 definitely had a chance to win that one. Nothing very good in those clutch situations. 2 versus 1. Finally, they close one out. The first gun round here of the first half since winning the pistol. That's pretty insane. It is definitely a T-sided map, but from what I've seen from Envyus so far, it's lacked almost every sort of discipline in CSGO on the CT half, playing by themselves, not really having any adaptation to their game. Just hoping for the best in terms of these situations, but now they do have the double orb set up going to round number 15. Kenny S aggressive once again, can't land the no-scope though, and Stewie will punish him as he takes him down, and they have got control of the B-side once again. Devil struggles once more, and it's going to be a clean sweep for Cloud9 so far, finding the first 3 kills, and now Happy going down to 5 HP as well. That's going to be it for the first half, just Happy remaining. And what can you say about that one, Matt?
Yeah, just brutal. Happy 5 HP. Does hit a no-scope up close on automatic to at least give himself some credit for something in this round, but ultimately it's Cloud9 that's going to take this half in convincing fashion. 11-4, and just to tilt them. Why not? I mean, you're that far ahead, you really want to put the icing on the cake? Get the knife in. Let them feel it. Let them think about that for a minute and a half while we reset to go into half 2 and Envy. This is a shocking start. So, again, a LAN when they're trying to climb out of a slump.
Absolutely. You would think this is the land they can potentially have the build with the honeymoon period you talk about so much. They've got a mercenary coming in. There's also pressure, but this is looking worse than ever. We thought this might not matter too much not having MBK here. Maybe it would bring something new to the team, but so far it's been disappointing across the board. You can see every player felt like they were playing for themselves. There weren't really established crossfires. There's no adaptation to the game this round especially. What the hell's going on where Stewie can just walk in through connector? When they have a player in drop down as well, he must have walked up middle and actually just walked in and one-tapped him. It just shows you how badly this game has gone. And they're getting both pistols here to even stand a chance of having anything going on the T side. CT was lackluster. That's being pretty polite, I have to be honest. Leaving the server, was there something wrong?
In Henry's opinion. As Stewie will come over to watch them wrap around the corner. He's got the information now. They're coming. You can just wait this out for Skadoodle. Flash goes through. They're actually going to peek in tandem, and it works out. Skadoodle's got 1 kill already. He's got a second. Happy's down. Bomb drop temporarily. 1:15. They can try and recover this, but Stewie's not going to give them the time of day of doing so. Walk forward, find the player in the corner. And nobody puts Baby in the corner happy. He'll try and find a way back into the round somehow as he's come in late. Lurk, as always, happy from the drop room. And it's a 1 versus 3 now for him. What was a 1 versus 4?
Yeah, I don't think Sadicus hasn't noticed your last.
Definitely haven't. I don't notice anything. Pretend everything's fine and I'll believe it.
Well, he hasn't got the bomb. He has got 45 seconds. That's really has anything working in his favor. PG-1000 obtained, but they know his position. There's not really much reason for them to face. Have the crossfire and the bomb. That's it, really.
And Happy in turn has no idea where they are because you can see him considering the potential for timing of someone walking out behind him. Automatic gets the kill. Never really had a chance in that one, Happy. It's going to be 12-4 now for Cloud9. A second round pistol with a lead like this. Tantalizing.
Yeah. That was Skadoodle, like we said, repositioning towards the back of the side. Nails 2 headshots with the USP. Back up of his teammates as well, and automatic finishing things off in style. Will be the force buy here on the second. And with no grenades, it's going to be a pretty affair, let's say, unless they have some tremendous luck towards the drop-down area. But Cloud9, they are very efficient on their CT side. They won't be giving too much away. Passive hold for now. Stewie with the Deagle. I thought he was going to nail that first shot, but it's going to be Terrace living to fight another day. I think that was Happy. Oh, no, actually it was Devil. Only one rifle here for the CTs, considering they know they're up against a force buy. Interesting decision, just Skadoodle on that Thamus. A P90, a rare appearance on that weapon. Haven't seen it recently in the current meta.
Nothing going to walk down mid. Try and take advantage of the distraction that's going on out toward long. Hope that in that chaos they lure themselves in his direction, but they haven't. They've come back over to B. He's got that information. He's not going to like to go for the full flank down through middle and catch them off toward these B tunnels, and that window is part of the reason why teams don't often do that. You can just see them watching over the stairwell, but it's back to B, and the rotation has come in. It's coincided. As Stewie fires through the smoke, he's got one. It's Sixer that falls over to the Deagle into the corner. He hasn't reloaded the UMP just yet, but it doesn't matter because he's got it lined up. He's got to find this last kill. And somehow, Kenny's gotten away from this. He's got a kill on Shroud in doing so, but it was only a matter of time. And Stewie with the reloads got the kill the second time around. Look at Shroud's smile.
Oh, got a little bit interesting towards the end there, but Stewie with 4 kills with the Deagle towards the end. Hits himself up for 16 kills, 10 deaths. And this is almost a guaranteed eco for Envyus. So Cloud9 getting in touching distance now of taking this series. Haven't really showed up. All they've really done so far is win a pistol in the first half. That's about it. So, round number 18. 3 PT50s, 2 Glocks, no grenades. This is almost certainly going to be 14-4. Aggressive play from the start there, but it's going to be automatic going down to 14 HP. Does do damage on towards Apex, but that's all it'll do. So what's the play here from the front side? How can they get a bomb down? How can they make something happen now? As they swap over the weapons to give the high HP players the PT50s. Apex will use the cannon fodder.
Something that can work well in their favor is the HP on automatic at 14.
That's about it.
Something that goes against them is the 19 HP on Apex. Shroud out close at long, just the 5-7 in hand, so it's a problem for him as he gets overwhelmed in that situation, but Skadoodle does hit one more. He's overlooked the second player. It's Kenny and a headshot from far. They've got a chance to walk in toward the site. Nothing getting in a position to cut them off, but keep in mind, Skadoodle, take that back, automatic rather, has gone to the site on low HP, so he's gone down. It's a 2 versus 2. Up close, nothing's gone. And it's on to Stewie 2K. He's going to have to climb through the vents. That's dangerous, but he makes it work. Devil gets caught reloading. That's such a tight position. No movement mechanics on your favor. And it's low HP right now. 4 for Kenny to work with, but he's going to try and elevate himself. Get the jump on Stewie. Not going to happen. 14 rounds now for Cloud9.
Just when you thought a bit of luck had arrived for Envyus, the round of 3 PT50s and some Glocks comes down to the 1 versus 1, but they can't finish it off. Nice composed play there from Stuart 2000, I believe he's called. And we'll be finding 14-4 here. We're very close to Envyus. Getting the bomb down means they do have money going into this round, but still, you feel like this one is going one way. But let's see what Envyus can do in the first scan round. They have got the AWP in the hands of Kenny S. Still not done quite yet. It's not over till it's over, you know. So, round number 19. Kenny to step up. Skadoodle on the AWP as well. Really standard setup so far. We'll see whether Skadoodle holding towards middle. This is what we were talking about before, right? You have the AWP holding towards A by himself. At least that's a possibility of getting the kill. You actually have some impact towards that side of the map and call for rotations. Having one rifler isolated by himself towards danger, for example, that's very risky.
This is the flash up toward that window position. Shroud with a quick peek in toward the long corridor as well to get information early on, but Envyus has cleared out this danger position, and I'll give the bomb to Devil. Skadoodle's going to elevate himself, try and see down toward the bottom of middle, but no one out toward long right now. He's got to be a little bit careful with this positioning. It's automatic that's going to have to find the information to cover him off, and he'll change his position to do so. So it's an angle that's favorable because they've got to go so far to peek you in that sense toward the site, but it's always so scary for me to watch people play the outside of stables like that because we know how spammable it is. So we'll see if he can make it work. It's going to require a little bit of support from Shroud, I think, from the doorway.
Yep. Well, this is the final play from Envyus. 30 seconds remaining. Smokes come in. Skadoodle back up as well. This is looking fantastic for Cloud9, I have to say.
Automatic's going to wait. There it is around the corner. They know they've got it,
okay.
And he gets sprayed down. Exactly that. They just spray, and it's such a dangerous position to sit in. Shroud, he'll try and make up for this, make amends. He's got one, but only one. Sixer, and Kenny S will pull this round back, and Cloud9 will have to wait just a little bit further to try and find themselves on that point because Envy is going to get number 5. They're still a long way behind, as nothing will keep the M4.
I said it looked great for Cloud9, considering they kind of read that quite nicely. 3 players towards the A site, automated by Stable, Skadoodle on the site with the AWP, and yeah, it's automatic in the connector as well. I thought they were ready for that one, but Envyus hitting shots across the board. Kenny has taking down his teammate in the process, but doesn't matter. That's the only kill that actually comes in, and nothing will be saving a rifle at this point. Just the M4A4 in hand. So Envyus do fight back, not going to match point just yet. So, Matt, are you starting to believe? Do you think this could be possible?
I'm not one to be optimistic for no reason. I haven't seen enough from Envyus to really encourage my belief in that regard.
Oh, have we got an Easter egg here? There normally is one of these kind of things. Look out for it, kids.
Who says we're talking to just kids?
Because they're the ones that like the Easter eggs.
I still go on Easter egg hunts.
No, didn't see one. And Eco, I think this is the right call. They've got such a massive lead. There's no need to force into these situations that allow themselves to slowly but surely open the window of opportunity for Envyus. Just play a sensible game. Nice have to have the full buy coming in, get Skadoodle on the AWP, have all the utility to hold them off, have the defuse kits, and then you can actually finish it properly instead of trying to force it out. But it's automatic. In a position to get a kill, but the jump shot comes in from Apex, takes him down with the AK-47. And there's just nothing with a rifle here, and he'll be towards B, so Skadoodle not really sure as much you can do with a USP at that range.
And down already is Cloud9. They'll split their defense up to a 3-1. 3 being on the B site where this M4 is for nothing. The flash timing, oh, but he gets caught out himself. It looks so promising from our perspective, but we don't see how white his eyes truly are as he tries to walk out and catch them off. Skadoodle with an AK picked up in all of this is going to try and run away with it as he gets the kill in toward drop. Nothing. If he had been able to pick up 2 kills there, could have shut that whole play down, but it's going to be another round for Envyus, not surprisingly, considering the money situation at the start and the guns that Cloud9 brought into this.
Indeed. Well, Skadoodle, like you said, if you can save the weapon, that's great. If you can take a few players down with him, that's even better. But he's getting flanked from Apex towards long A as well. He's just trying to hunt him down and any sort of extra cash the CTs have to play with going into round number 21. He's got himself towards stables, and Skadoodle is holding strong here. Let's get fully flashed in the process, make it twice so. As he is hold off, 6 should be going down here. He gets away the position, so Apex, he probably knows that he'll be exiting this way.
But he may not exit, which is a bit of a problem. Blow at the vent, you're going to give yourself away. Apex knows he's got to be in that corner or somewhere around there.
Quite nice from Skadoodle. 2 kills and an AK saved as well. So the money's still in a position for them to buy, but the AK definitely gives him some options. I guess at this point, maybe Skadoodle goes towards long A, looks at that first pick, funnels him towards B. His teammates have got upgraded pistols and a stack towards B. Maybe that's an interesting idea. We'll see what they decide to do. So Skadoodle actually will be going towards mid. Flashbang comes in. It's decent. It's effective. Automatic goes down first. They were trying to go aggressive towards middle, but that's the AK gone down now. Shroud trying to find a Desert Eagle shot. Can't land it though. And it will be a 5 versus 2. Damage has been inflicted, but that's about all that's been done. There's nothing drops as well.
Pretty straightforward once more. As Envy Long road ahead of them still to pull themselves back into this game. However, with the economy the way it is, sure, you're building up the lost round bonus, but at CT side, Cloud9, it's basically every 2 rounds they'll give themselves a chance if it continues like this, if they can't pick up this round in particular.
And once they get to number 15 as well, that's just a weight lifted off their shoulders. They can start playing a bit more aggressively, knowing that they've guaranteed themselves overtime. At this point, it's just trying to get to number 15. It's still a little bit tense. Now, Envyus, a team capable of getting into these big games. 14-7, still double the scoreline, but no kills obtained right now. It's going to be 45 seconds remaining. Envyus making their final move towards B. Can Shroud lock down this drop-down push?
Push through. Shroud gets caught. No, he doesn't. He actually gets the kill back. It looked like he would be fully out of it, but Happy does trade him. It's still the man advantage for Envyus, and another bomb plant going down on the B site. The slow play of the French side starting to favor them. Watch the flank, though. Nothing. He's coming in from the B long position. Devil spotting against him is going to try and find a shot. That's successful. Unfortunately, he is not. They still have to confront Kenny S with this AWP on the site, playing a close angle. He's now going to watch directly toward Nothing. He's brought this back down to an even position. Nade goes in. It's a flash. They've lost his teammate, and Happy's done the deed of...
Number 23 now. Kenny S with the AWP. 4 towards B once more, and just 6 holding towards the top of mid. Seeing if any CTs decide to go aggressive. They have no real intel whether it's going to be deagles or maybe some shotguns chucked in there as well. Just trying to feel out the situation. And there's actually 5 players from Cloud9 towards the B side.
Now looking toward long. After throwing his utility at drop again, he's going to be the one in the lurk position trying to contain Cloud9, and this time he might have success, although he hasn't gone down. He hasn't taken over this drop position, so they've already gone by. He's expecting a long rotation, which is not common, and he's allowed them to slip over. He's allowed Nothing to get in position to take down Apex. Sixer's going to get him back. It's a trade, but Automatic still in the corner. Has control of the situation. Devil's got the headshot, though, walking around in the shadow. Would have favored the Cloud9 player in that position, so it's a good kill to pick up. Sixer, one more for his name. Still only a man advantage. Happy's going to come in a little bit late, but it's going to be timely in the fact that they're going to hold them off, or are they? Shroud again. There's an AK down. He doesn't even care. He's going to catch off Kenny. He's going to get on this. It's a 10-second defuse. They just have to hold off Happy, who's got in position, but it's behind the hut. It's got to be confronted. Happy's got the kill, but Shroud goes out. Does he have the time? He's got it.
And Envyus now needs 7 clean rounds in a row on the T side of Cobble to force himself into overtime. What's a way for it to happen? Unbelievable.
Well, Happy this time is going to commit early onto the drop room.
He's dead, not liking this time, just straight in.
Yeah, no hesitation. Well, watch this. Okay, there it is. Happy does turn back. I was going to say he's going to go right by Automatic, who's still open angle trying to find him in turn, so it could have been a problem, but makes it work. Now he's turned back. Shroud nearly caught by this. Goes for the repeat, and he will fall. A site there's for the taking, but Skadoodle's the one here. Inside that stable, needs to stay behind the pillar to stay alive, to dodge out the bullets, to dodge the damage. Kenny's got him down eventually, though, as Skadoodle tries his best. And gets 2. It gives them a chance on this retake. Let's not rule it out, but I think they may just... I don't know, are they going to go? Slowly getting into mid. They're coming from a flank early on. This could work. I thought they might just play the long game here, but Cloud9 on 15 rounds. They're going to go for this. Sixer, he's on the platform. He's not looking out toward the door, but they do have awareness based on the position of Happy that they had to have gone this direction. Stewie goes to the AWP, though. He's found Kenny, and Happy's going to have to rotate back over to Balcony late, hold them off. Sixer on the site, uses a smoke immediately, and Happy's come through. Timing's everything, but Stewie 2K, he's got an AWP, and he's going to go onto the site. Watch Sixer pushing out late, the stand-in. He's got to keep the French side alive, and Stewie's going to go above him, but he's inside the smoke. He can't find the angle. He's got a kit this time. He's got more time to play with. He's looking over the top. He knows he's in there, and he's got it! Stewie with an unbelievable round. His patience pays off, and Sixer can't find him. That's incredible.
That's sick. Did you see the shot on Connector? It was actually completely banged in through the door there. That was like godlike round from Stewie. Very calm towards the bomb side as well. You could see Sixer panicking on the side, hiding in the smoke. Didn't really know what to do there. And Stewie just waits him out, nails him as the smoke dissipates, and finishes things off. Envyus, very disappointing in the first half.